Imagine waking up in medieval Paris to the sound of ships on the river. Not friendly ships, warships, dozens of them, filled with Viking warriors. In 845 AD, Paris faced one of the most daring Viking raids in history. And the king's solution? He paid them to leave. By the 800s, Vikings were already raiding parts of Europe, but Paris seemed safe. It was far inland. What the Franks underestimated was the river. The Seine acted like a highway. Viking longships could sail deep into Frankish territory. In March 845, a huge Viking fleet, possibly over 100 ships, sailed toward Paris. They attacked villages along the way, burning and looting. By the time they reached Paris, fear had already spread. Paris was smaller then, mostly centered on an island in the river. Its defenses were limited, and the Frankish kingdom was divided. King Charles the Bald ruled the region, but gathering a strong defense quickly was difficult. When Frankish troops tried to resist, they were defeated. Some accounts say the Vikings executed prisoners to scare the city into submission. It worked. Panic grew. The king faced a choice: risk destruction or pay. He chose to pay. Historical records say he gave the Vikings 7,000 livres of silver and gold, a massive fortune. This payment is one of the earliest examples of Danegeld, money paid to Vikings to stop attacks. The Vikings accepted, and they left, but the message was clear: Paris was vulnerable. This raid changed history. It forced the Franks to build stronger defenses. It led to fortified bridges and better protection along rivers. And it proved something important. Vikings were not just coastal raiders. They could strike deep inland. They didn't conquer Paris that year, but they showed they could reach its heart. And for medieval Europe, that fear alone was powerful. The Viking raid on Paris was a story of strategy, fear, and wealth. Not just brute force, but psychological warfare. And it reminds us, sometimes in history, gold was stronger than swords.